Alright, if you watched my previous video on this website, Ultimate Favorite Pokemon Picker, I went through and picked my favorite Pokemons for every type, for every gen, altogether, favorite legendaries, birds, whatever. The Alolan Sandslash right here. Bang. But yeah, this was my ultimate favorite Pokemon picker. But this time we're doing the opposite. We're doing my least favorite. So the worst of the worst Pokemon. Let's reset the grid. And let's start with normal type Gen 1. So I gotta go off ones I hate, pretty much. Not Ditto, not Eevee. Maybe we could put Eevee in there. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I know people love Eevee, but... So, I mean, really, right now, it honestly might be Lickitung. I just don't really care for Lickitung. Here, let me fix this real quick. Yeah, like I said, it's either Lickitung or Raticate. But I kind of like Raticate a little bit because of Ronnie and Team Rocket Edition, so I'm going Lickitung. I don't really hate Lickitung, though, just to be clear. Now, fire types, no question, it's either Ponyta or Rapidash. I'm gonna have to go Rapidash. I honestly just... Ponyta's like mid, like it's okay. Rapidash, I've always just never liked. I always thought it was stupid. Now, water type. Okay, we got a lot of good water types here. I mean, instantly, I'm thinking Seeking or Goldeen. Yeah, it's either one of those two. And honestly, I'm gonna say Seeking because I've seen a lot more Goldeen, so I just like it a little more. So, sorry Seeking. You're the worst water type of Gen 1. Now, worst grass type? Paris. No question. Oh, I actually don't dislike any of these at all. I'm gonna say Electrode though, because Voltorb is cooler than Electrode, and Electrode is just an upside down Pokeball. It doesn't really make sense. It would have been cool if it like evolved into like a Master Ball or an Ultra Ball type of Pokemon maybe. I think Jinx goes without saying. I mean, I know people don't like the Mankey line, but I actually do think it's alright. Poliwrath, cool. Machamp line, dope. Hitmonlee, cool little chicken nugget. Never liked that guy. Never liked that guy. Whoa, there's a lot more poisons than I thought. Frankly, I don't really dislike any of them. But if I had to choose my least favorite, I'm going Venomoth. I actually don't like that. Now that I say that out loud, I don't like Venomoth. We'll keep it going with ground. And let me know if there's any Pokemon I chose that you just strongly disagree with. Let me know in the comments. Dang, this is a tough choice. There's none that I necessarily hate here, but I think I'm gonna go with Graveler. It's just the least cool out of this line. And out of all these options, it's just my least favorite, so. Now we got flying Pokemon. I mean, these are all fine. These are all fine, I guess. Farfetch'd. Sorry, it's Farfetch'd. I just never cared about Farfetch'd. I always thought it was kind of lame when I was a kid, so I guess I just held on to that. I think it's cool that it evolves in Sword and Shield, though, so. Now my least favorite Psychic type. Oops. I mean, honestly, it might be, is this Executor or is this Executor? It might be this guy right here, though. Mr. Mime, Jinx, or Excellent. Execute. Executor. Execute. Wait, what one is it? I'm gonna go with that. It's just some freaking eggs. I don't like that it's a cluster of eggs. Doesn't make sense to me. Bug type, Paris. Or Venom. Not Paris. No question. No question. I mean, we already know Graveler here. Don't do this to me. I guess I gotta go Ghastly, but I love Ghastly too, so don't hold that against me, please. Dragon type, I guess Dratini. Dark, what are we doing? So there's no dark Pokemon, I guess. So I'm gonna just skip that, because those are all fake. Besides, like, this is literally just a sprite. I'm gonna say Magneton. I like Magnemite on his own more. Okay, Fairy type. Mr. Mime. Oh, but I really don't like Clefable, actually. I'd say I don't like Clefable even more. No question. Eevee is the worst starter. Eevee is the most overhyped Pokemon right now. Pokemon's trying to make it like a secondary mascot. I do not like Eevee. And I really don't care about the evolutions either. Gimmick form? Should I skip this? Wait, let me see. When did Megas come? 6? Dang, okay, I guess it's counting. Oh, I'm choosing Legendary, my bad. Yeah, I'm not doing any gimmick. There is no gimmick in Generation 1, so I'm not doing that. Least favorite Legendary, it's gotta be Moltres for me. I like all of them enough. Articuno's cool. Zapdos is the coolest bird. Mewtwo's just Mewtwo, like, come on. And Mew's cool, so it's gotta be that. And then my least favorite of all of these guys, I'm gonna just tell you, not the bottom row, and not the middle row. Paris, or it's Rapidash. It's Rapidash. I don't need to waste the time. It's Rapidash. You know what? We could probably speedrun this a little bit. Igglybuff. Like, it's unneeded and it's just stupid. Nobody ever uses this thing because you just go straight to Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff's cool. Igglybuff is not cool. Again, I just don't see a point in this. Like, Magmar was fine. Water type. I've always thought this fish looked derpy. Is this Remoraid? I don't even remember if that's the name, but I always thought it looked kind of derpy. Oh, I actually don't dislike any of these guys here. But if I had to choose one... Sunkern. It's just like it's just a seed. And it's too kawaii for me. Whenever I see it, it's like eyes are very kawaii. And nah. Now, I know I said the pre-evolutions were kind of useless a lot of the time. I actually don't mind either of these two. I'm gonna go with this, just because I feel like it had more potential. This could have turned into something way better than this. Ew. Just get that off of my screen. Little spider. Don't hate it, but... That's actually tough. Probably Quagsire. Out of these options, it's gotta be Quagsire. I just think he's... I mean, he's cool. He's fine. I don't really have any beef with him, but... Out of those options, I think he's the worst. Now, flying? I mean, we got some good flying types in this generation. I'm gonna have to go with this one. Hoppip? Is that the name? I think it is. Now, Psychic. We got all the unknowns. It's obviously this one. Ugh. Bug again. I'm gonna go with the spider just because it's a spider, but no beef with the bug, with the spider. Rock. Man, I love Sudowoodo because of the anime, and also because it's just an iconic Pokemon. Like when you go up to him and have to pour the water on him. Shuckle, I've never been a huge fan of. Magmar, or not Magmar, Magcargo. I used this in my one time playing this game as a kid, Generation 3, so it kind of holds a little special place in my heart. Corsola also holds a special place in my heart, and then this line is just cool. So it's either Pupitar, because it's just like, how do you go from this to this, and then back to this? Am I missing it? I don't know. I'm gonna go Pupitar. Okay, I don't have any choice but that for Ghost or Dragon, so don't hold that against me. Dark? I guess I'm gonna have to go with Houndoom. Or Houndour, or whatever that one is. Steel? Oh my gosh. All these are dope Pokemon in my opinion, but if I had to choose one to be my least favorite, probably Skarmory. I've used Fortress a lot. I really like Fortress. Steelix is just so badass, and come on. Like, Skarmory is super cool too, don't get me wrong, but I just have to make the choice. Now we got Fairy, bunch of babies, but it's definitely Igglybuff. It's the worst. Like, I'm taking these two, Snubbull and Gramble, over Igglybuff. Now the worst starter, definitely, in my opinion, it is definitely Dreadnought. Or Croconaw. What is it called? Is it Croconaw? Either way, it's this dude right here. I mean, this line's all mid. Like, it's just alright. Except for Bayleaf is super cool. But this guy just... I don't like him. I don't know. I've never liked how this guy looks. Don't get me wrong. For Alligator, Totodile, dope. Okay, there was no gimmick in that one, so I'm skipping that again. Now, least favorite legendary? It's gotta be Celebi. It's just knockoff Mew for me. I've just never really cared. And then my least favorite... You already know what I'm choosing. Like, come on. No question. Now we're on to Gen 3. It's gonna be Slacking. Like, Slacking had potential to be so cool, but they made him so hideous. For what? This dude's dope. This dude's alright. This dude's dope. What is this? It just upsets me more than anything. I think that's why I don't like him. Numel I always thought looked stupid. Water type. No. Maybe Feebas. No, it's not Feebas. It is him. It is Clamperl. Yeah, it's Clamperl. For grass, honestly, this is gonna be controversial. It's probably Roselia. I like all of these guys so much more. And these two, I'm sure people would be like, how are you not choosing those? I don't know. I had a connection with these when I was a kid, so it's like, holds that nostalgia factor. Roselia, I've never had any sort of connection with, so I just, mid. Electric, get rid of, which is cooler, Plusle or Minun? I mean, they're both pretty much, nah, Plusle. Ice, another good group. If I had to choose, I'm gonna go the middle evolution for Gilmore here, just because it's kind of mid. I don't dislike it, but it's just the most mid out of those options. Fighting type. Oh my gosh, these are good lineup. But Blaziken, oh, I'm gonna get flamed for this. But Blaziken's my least favorite out of these options because I think it's just... This is not a chicken. This is perfect. The Combusken, perfectly executed Pokemon. And it should have stayed chicken-like this, but like an epic fighter, have a mix of these two, dope Pokemon I could only imagine. But yeah, I'm not a fan of this. It's just like a red humanoid Pokemon. I don't like it. Poison, yeah, I'm going Roselia again. Ground? Numel again, yeah. Flying. What are we doing with this here? I mean, I don't really dislike any of these, but if I had to choose, I'm probably gonna choose Butterfree. Sorry, I'm sorry. Now Psychic type. Why not? Actually, I really don't even think Why Not's that bad. I'd say Ralts is worse, and Curly is worse, actually. So I didn't see this pick. I wish Spoink evolved into something better, because I love Spoink, and then it just evolves into this. Ugh. Now, Bug. I mean, these two just... I mean, I understand, but I also just don't really like it. I'm gonna go with this one. It's just our Cocoon. A Rock. Another tough one. I'm gonna go with this fish just because I never had any connection with them. But again, I don't dislike this fish. Some hard-hitting ghosts too. Definitely Shedinja though. We got Dragon. I'm gonna go with whatever the hell this middle evolution is. I never understood that. I don't dislike Sableye, but out of those options. Excuse me. Man, this is tough because I like these Pokemon. I think I'm gonna go Beldum here though. Yeah, let's just get Ralts in there. Easy. The worst starter. I mean, it's either him or it's Blaziken. I'll go him. I'll go him. Yeah, there's no gimmick Gen 3. Least favorite legendary? I mean, it's gotta be one of the Reggies. I mean, Regice is cool. Registeelzite. Regirock is probably the most mid in my opinion. Yeah, I'm going Regirock. Then my least favorite overall. Numel. Numel. Grumpig? Nah, Numel. It's Numel. Wow. I don't even hate Numel that much. And it's my least favorite of Gen 3, so I guess that just means Gen 3 had a pretty good lineup. Yeah, none of these guys I necessarily hate. And now we got a normal type for Generation 4, my favorite generation. And this is pretty simple. Per ugly. Glameow looks like a cool cat, could evolve into something dope, and then it just evolves into the ugliest thing ever. I guess I'll go with the oven. And I don't dislike it that much, but a water type. I mean, these are just some fish, so maybe that. I think I'll go with this because it's just simply a fish. Now grass. Ooh, I do not like the wormadams that much. But I also like this even less. Oh, but it is a middle stage, so I thought that was the final for a sec. Nah, I really don't like this one. Now we got electric. Okay, we got all the Rotoms here. And you know what? People aren't gonna like this. Shanks. I like Luxray and Luxio. Shanks, I always just thought looked stupid. I'm sorry. I just always thought it looked stupid. Now, for Ice type, Snover. He's alright. Abomasnow is cool. Weavile is dope. Glaceonzite, one of the cooler evolutions, I guess. Okay, I'm going with the fridge. What? I was gonna say probably Glaceon out of these options or Snover. It probably would have been Snover actually, but the fridge I just saw last, so yeah, nah. Dang, these are some good options too. Honestly. Probably a hot take. I'm getting rid of Gallade. And Gallade's dope. Don't even get me wrong. Don't even get me wrong with that. And that worst poison. I mean, I honestly like the Skuntank line. It holds some place in my heart because of the Mystery Dungeon games. Badu I liked as well because I don't know, it just kept coming up in the games. But then I feel like this one was okay. I don't dislike it again, but it's just okay. Oh. Why is Roselia not here? Am I tripping? Okay. I guess because it came out in Gen 3. Okay, okay. It confuses me because the gimmicks show gimmicks that weren't in those games, but... Now we got ground type. It might just be Wormadam here. Yeah, it's just Wormadam. The worst flying type. I've always disliked this Pokemon. I think it's Mothim. Nah, not for me. Let's talk about Psychics. And it's gonna be one of the spirits. And frankly, it's gonna be the yellow spirit. I've just never liked the way the yellow like wraps around its head like that. I mean, I don't dislike the spirits in general, but yeah. Oh, where's bug type? Muffin. Probopass, get out of here. Get out of here, Probopass. The ghosts always just hit. But out of these, I'm gonna have to go with Driftbloom. Which I don't dislike him either. So it's just, you gotta make a choice, and that's the choice I ended up going with. Dragon type though. Oh, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. This is gonna sound crazy. I have a special place for Gibble because of level 100 Gibble. If you know, you know. Gabite. Love this dude because I'm pretty sure he's in Mystery Dungeon. But also, Pokemon... what's it called? Pokemon Revolutions. I just remember using him a ton. So I'm going Garchomp as my least favorite of these dragon types. And I love Garchomp. Again, I love this Pokemon. It just ends up being my least favorite. Imagine I put Garchomp as my favorite dragon type here. There's no way. I might have just because I said no dupes. That's going to be kind of funny if I did, but... Now my least favorite dark type... Honchkrow isn't doing enough for me. Could have been like a mobster, but we got this Discord user. He is cool though. I like Murkrow more than Honchkrow. How is this guy Steel? I don't know, but I guess it's got to be him. Or Madame. Actually, I'm going Togekiss. I like Miss Mime Jr. more. Don't do this to me. Actually, it's Grotle. I like Turtwig, I love. Torterra, I love. Chimchar is okay. I think it's cool. Monferno, dope. Infernape, dope. Piplup, Prinplup, Empoleon, love them. It's gotta be Grotle. Okay, no gimmicks again, so I'm skipping there. My least favorite legendary or mythical. It's probably Fione. Yeah, it's Fione. And my least favorite Perugly. I also just hate Perugly because of what they did to my boy Glameow. I'm gonna go with Perugly, I think. Yeah. Now Gen 5. Oh, this is gonna be some easy ones. What is this? Oh, all these guys are hideous. Just get rid of all of them. Just get rid of all of them. There is not a single Pokemon here that I would care if they disappeared forever, to be honest. But out of all of them, the worst one is probably Tranquil. Right? Right? It's either that or the dogs. I mean, it's just a basic freaking bird. I'm getting rid of him. You're not Staravia, buddy. Now, the least favorite fire type. Never liked that guy. Water type. Keldeo, get out of here. Pisses me off that this is a... never mind. Get rid of that thing. Ew. I forgot this thing existed. Now the worst grass type? It's probably one of the deer. I'm gonna just say a deer, I guess. Probably one of these little deer. I'm just gonna say a random one, but I'm just counting them all as a whole. Worst electric type? I mean, out of all these options, probably a little sperm Pokemon. I don't really know. It's between this line, but they all kind of suck. Excuse me, I have not been sleeping well recently. I need to get a new mattress. I think I'm gonna go with this dude. Why does he have a straw in his head? It's an ice cream cone. Now fighting, I don't really dislike any of the... Yeah, I do. Poison. I mean, out of all of these ones, I don't like Garbodor. I do. Trubbish is like kind of cute in a way, but Garbodor is just disgusting. Stunfisk, just mid, over, just sucks. Oh, both these guys horrible, horrible. Oh, both these guys horrible too. Honestly, this guy's the worst though, so I'm getting rid of him. And it just gave me a back-to-back so I could do this. But which one is worse? Yeah, look at that disgusting tail. I'm getting rid of him. Now the worst bug type. It's got some pretty cool bug types in here. I'd say it's this dude. I never understood what was really going on here. So I'm gonna say that guy. I also forget his name, like accelerator type of thing, like accelerator, I don't know. Now we got rock. I don't really hate any of these guys. The dog's just so mid though. It just like this dude, I'm sorry, but it's like something is off with its head. Like its brain is just not normal. I'm gonna just stop. The worst ghost type. I mean, probably just one of these guys, right? I mean, I don't necessarily dislike any of these guys, but I guess I'll go with Dino or Dano. Glameow. Should have been. Or what? This dude wants to be Glameow is what I'm trying to say. This Pokemon's actually not bad. I wish Glameow evolved into something like this, but no. Instead we get stuck with this. So we're going with the kitty. Or actually I dislike this guy more. Oh, I didn't even see this. Easy. Easy. Ugh, get that guy out of here. This is one of my least favorites for sure. This is probably the least favorite of Gen 5. Again, this is... Cobalion is the coolest of the dogs. Still pretty lame in my opinion, but... I mean, it's between him and Durant as my least favorite. I'm gonna go with Durant, I guess. Durant's just mid. I don't really have any negative opinion on him, to be honest, but... Don't like the hair on that guy, never have. Starter... Okay, I like Snivy. I like this dude. Serpine, or whatever his name is. Never liked Superior. I feel like they messed up with Superior. Like, it's not a cool snake type Pokemon. Like, Arbok, dope idea for a snake. Sandacobra, dope snake. This, pretty mid. Tepig, cool. This dude's pretty mid. That's definitely a contender here. Cool, amazing. Why'd they fumble? I almost want to put this because it just pisses me off they did this, but it's also just, realistically, it's not that bad. Emboar is the coolest final, in my opinion, even though I know people don't like Emboar. I'm going Superior here. Gimmick? No gimmick. Least favorite legend? Oh, it's gotta be like this guy here. This guy is hideous. Unless Keldeo's here. Get out of here, Keldeo. Get out of here. And now we choose. And yeah, it's just exactly how I said it. It is this ugly ass dude right here, man. Like, this guy is hideous. I hate him. Now we move on to Gen 5. Easy first pick, to be honest. Or Gen 6, my apologies. Just a horrible bunny Pokemon. You are not Lopunny. You are not Baneri. You just suck. And another unpopular opinion. Oh, I actually really dislike this guy more. The female version looks like a Karen. Or like pink. But this is... Yeah. We're going there. Least favorite water type? I mean, it's Barnacle, Barbacle, or whatever his name is. Grass type? Probably this middle Evo. I really don't like that guy. Electric. I mean, this guy's just okay. Ice type, never liked the beginning stage there. Okay, we really only have these choices here because these are gimmicks. I'm not counting gimmicks till the gimmick spot. actually... I'm sorry, I'm going the starter. I mean, I don't dislike him, but I like these guys more, personally. I have no connection to this starter. Okay, it's only these two. I'm choosing this guy as the worst out of the two. Ground, yep. Don't even need to look at the others, because, yeah. It was only two choices anyways. I got these dudes, and then all the butterfly ones, Pavilions. I think I'm honestly going to go with Fletchling, because it's just a basic, boring bird. Evolve's cool, though. Esper's a little whiner. Hate it. No. Worst insect starter. Like, starting stage insect. Again, too kawaii. Just too baby. I don't know. Pumpkaboo. Yeah. I don't even need to say why. Like, it's obvious why. I feel like this little dude looks just... Like, he looks like he's on the spectrum, you know? Nothing wrong with that, of course, but out of these options, he's, like, the goofiest looking, so I'm gonna choose that as my least favorite there. Dark? We got some good darks, but I'm going that middle or first stage just because it's the least cool. Again, no problem with it. I also don't have a problem with this one either, by the way. Or this one. Wow, Gen 6 might be my least favorite generation. Until we get to Gen 9. I guess we'll find out if I hate Gen 6 more than Gen 9. Gen 9's I should say their roster, not the game, because Gen 9 holds the cake for that by a long shot, being the worst Pokemon game. Main series Pokemon game. I mean, I'm gonna go with the sword beginning stage. Fairy, it's gotta be one of these guys right here. And I think I'm gonna go with this guy. I do not like him. Now, the worst starter, as much as I hate the Fennekin line, I don't like this middle Evo, so I'm going there. Now we can do the Megas. My least favorite, though? That's a tough choice. There's a lot of options, and they are pretty dope so far. There's none that stands out to me as like, oh, I really don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that it's just the baby comes out. That's its mega form. That is so stupid in my opinion. But my least favorite legendary? This is a legendary? What? I'm gonna go here. And now my least favorite, Pyroar, that dude. I mean, do I like... I'm going with this dude. I think it's Slurpuff. Mid Pokemon. Now normal Generation 8. We'll go with a little Trump here because this guy was just so damn annoying, dude. Just constant interactions. I don't really dislike any of these necessarily, but the least cool one in my opinion is probably just Oricorio. I do think this is probably the coolest Oricorio. I guess we're about to see it flying, but... Water... Yo, it would have been one of these two, but then this dude exists, so yeah. Now, Grass. dislike any of these guys, but honestly, I love Decidueye. Decidueye is so cool. I always thought this dude looked like a doofus and should have been cooler. And he's just like a nerd. But I digress. Like I said, it's not that bad. And then the worst electric type. Now this is for sure Oricorio. This is just, I hate this one. Ice. Ugh. I wanted this to be cool because this guy was so cool. It looked like it's gonna be something dope, and then it's some hillbilly crab. Yeah, just that dude again. Again, don't dislike any of these guys, but the first stage here, just my least favorite for sure. Ground type, derpy little horse. Now flying type, yeah, this guy is either the coolest or this guy out of the Oricorios. My least favorite out of all of them is probably this pink one. Now psychic, ugh. Is that Bruxish? Some cool bugs in here too. I'm gonna go with that though. Mid first stage, mid second stage, dope final stage. I mean, out of these options, they're all pretty cool, except this is the least cool. Ghost. Don't do this to me. I'm going Oricorio again. Wow. That's not even a bad Oricorio either, by the way. It's just my least favorite there out of the ghosts. Ghosts are always so cool though. Now dragon types, yeah, it's this first stage. He always looked like an idiot to me. Dark. I don't like Persian. Whoa. I like Persian a lot actually, but not a Alolan Persian. Now Steel. I mean, a Alolan Dugtrio exists, but Alolan Diglett's actually way worse. And I'm a normal Diglett fan. Now, fairy type. Probably this one. Least favorite starter. Definitely one of these two. I'm gonna say the middle one though is worse. Now gimmick forms. We can do gimmicks here. Are these really gimmicks though? I wouldn't say these are gimmicks. I wouldn't say that regional forms are gimmicks. So really, the only gimmick here is this guy. And I'm gonna have to say it's that. Because I'm not counting I don't think I did this for my favorites either. Least favorite legendary, it's probably this pink one here or this purple one. Yeah. And my least favorite, Bruxish or Crabominable. I think the fact that Crabominable I had so much hope for and then it turned out like this, I gotta go with that as my least favorite there. I was so disappointed, dude. But now Generation 9. A generation which is overly hated, and I say it a million times, but Greta is the worst. Yeah. Now fire types. Man, okay, we're counting Paldean here. Or not Paldean, Hisuian. Honestly, I might go with this dude here. Yeah, I'm going with that dude. Darmanitan or whatever. Now my least favorite water type. This guy sucks. That's for sure, he sucks. But I think I dislike Choodle even more. Not even that bad at grass types either. I think I'm gonna go with the middle stage here. Nah, Glossiflora. The worst electric type. I mean, Boltund, I guess. I just think, like, why do we have Boltund when, like, Manectric exists? You know? It's the same type of thing. Like, same concept for me. But yeah. We're nearing the end of this. My least favorite ice Pokemon. I mean, I don't think this should count as two separate, even though this looks stupid without the ice block. I think I'm gonna go with... Mr. Mime. And my least favorite fighting, frankly, it is just simply Kubfu. I did not like Kubfu. Poison type some bangers here as well. I think I'm gonna do a shocking one and choose this guy here. Toxtricity dope. Too baby for me. Like, it's literally wearing a diaper. So. My least favorite here is this trap Pokemon. Stumpisk. Enamorous. What? Yeah, Enamorous. Wow. Either form. Psychic? I might go Mr. Mime here again. I think I am. Now we got Bug. Some banger bugs in this generation. I'm probably just gonna go with this first evolution though. Where's rock Pokemon? I don't like this Avalugg, so I'm going there. Ghost. The horse. The whore. The whore is my least favorite. And I'm going this dude. I never understood that guy either. Just don't really care for him. I don't hate him, but it's also I just do not like him, so. And my least favorite dark Pokemon? Oh, it's this guy. I like Impidimp. I love, whatever his name is. But this guy, nah. Stupid elephant. Evolve's cool, but beginning stage, nah. My least favorite of the starters is definitely this guy. Okay, let's be real. Best first starter, Sobble. Best second, the bunny. Best third, probably Inteleon or Grookey. I don't know. Or Grookey, Rillaboom. That's what it is. Oh, but then these guys. These guys are all cooler than the Gen 9 final starters, to be honest. But my least favorite here is definitely that guy. And now this is gimmick form, so my least favorite. I know there's some in here I don't like, for sure. And again, these are regional forms, so I'm not counting them. I mean, it's probably Alcremie. Where's Garbodor? I know he's got one. Yo, what's up? Yeah, legendary, no doubt, it's this guy. Okay, and my least favorite of Generation 9? Greedent, Enamorous. Enamorous. Ooh, this teacup elephant I just don't like. And I just don't like that guy either. This is tough. It's between Enamorous, Qfant, or whatever Sobble's mid-evolution is. I'm gonna have to say. Qfant. I know I hate Enamorous, but it just upsets me because Qfant like evolves into this dope elephant, but it looks just so dumb in my opinion as a first stage. Enamorous is this Cloud, the Cloud girl from Hisuian. But now we move on to the worst generation of all time. Scarlet and Violet, Generation 9. Normal type, the worst one. Ooh. Instant banger here to start it off. The worst of the worst. Not a fan of either of these two. Not really a fan of the mice, but I just think it's stupid that there's multiple of them. If it was just one mouse, the mouse alone could evolve into something cool, but yeah. Mid, whatever these things are. Olives. Mid, Parrot. We already got Chatot. Grafai is cool. Cyclizar is meh. Faraffarig. Don't like it at all. Dunsparce evolution. Stupid. It just adds another layer to its body. Cool. Ooh. Oh, this thing is hideous. It might be this, honestly. Do I dislike it more than the pigs? I genuinely might. Like, this thing looks disgustingly hideous to me. I'm choosing that. I do not like that at all. I know you'll probably disagree, but that I do not like that. Wow. I did not think Oinkalone would get beat. And then we got worst fire type. I mean, Sombrero's got it right now. It's the worst one. Volcarona. I'm just not a Volcarona fan ever. This one, but this one's not that bad, honestly. Little fish guy. I'm probably going with, yeah, with the DLC legendary because, yeah. I mean, Cyclizar is like just mid in general though, even if it did evolve into those. Just like as a standalone Pokemon, it's just mid. I'm going with this dude just because I don't really know him. I don't really hate anything on this list necessarily, but yeah. I mean, he doesn't look that bad though in this picture. I don't know what he actually looks like. I never even saw the fish in game either. I'm gonna just go with that just because I haven't really seen either of those two, and yeah. I'm also testing my Wi-Fi instead of using the Ethernet, so it could be a little delayed because of that. Now the worst water, let's be real, it's most likely this middle stage of Josuke here. But let's take a look through. What? What is that face? I don't think it looks that goofy in the games maybe, but I could be wrong. I'm going middle Evo, just because it upsets me so much what Quaxley becomes. Like, come on. I can't even Google them. I don't know their name. I'm leaking everything. I'm leaking everything. Don't look at my recent history. I mean, this actually does look kind of cool, a little bit. The grass one, at least. Whoa, yeah, that... I know it's like a mask, but it does look pretty stupid. Ah, this is still worse in my opinion, and I just have a hatred, a personal hatred for this guy. Yeah, easy. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. As much as I hate how chibi kawaii it is, it's not the worst. And I admit, these two are pretty cool, so. But then we have a dude like this. Like, come on, what is this, actually? Whoa, okay, I gotta look this up. Ogerpon forms, I guess? Okay, don't give me this picture. Okay. I don't really dislike it, honestly. I honestly don't dislike it that much. I mean, it's between this guy, Weekitty, and the Slug as the worst of the worst. But I'm probably... I mean, I know you hate that Slug so much, it's kind of made me hate it as well. But I'm just looking at this guy, I don't really even remember seeing this in the game. Like, I remember it exists, but this thing is... What is this? This is disgustingly hideous. I think I'm gonna choose this. At least the Slug makes sense, it's like a slug, but like, what is this? Electric. Just let me put all three of these guys in there. Ice. Oh, easily this first stage. This guy, I hate how this guy looks. Worst dragon of all time. Now fighting. You got me doing something here with the Flamingo and this guy. I don't like this guy even more than Josuke Final Evo. I was gonna say it's probably him, but nah, it's... This is the worst Pika clone of all time. Now we got Poison. Yeah, I'm gonna just go with this ugly bird. The new bird. Like, this thing just looks stupid. It's just a bird. Why is it considered like a mythical or a legendary? Nah. Now ground. I mean, I like all of the first row enough. This thing is super mid. Yeah, I'm gonna choose that thing. Now the question of the day is Bombardier worse than the Parrots? Or even the Flamingo? But I like the Flamingo a little better than the Parrots. Parrots. And I'm just putting all the colors like as one. Like, it's just the Parrot sucks. Now Psychic. I mean, this monkey doesn't look too bad, honestly. It doesn't, like, it's not cool by any means, but it's just like, it's aight. Like, it's just mid-tier. Jigglypuff, new version, could have been cooler. I do not like Farafaric at all. I do not like that. I wish this Pokemon did not exist. They could have made it so much cooler. Make it more like a Chain Chomp or something, but instead it looks derpy as hell. Then we got Bugs. Not really a fan of the spider Pokemon. Evolves into Spidops, which is aight. Pretty underrated, honestly. The pushing Pokemon. I mean, honestly, it's between this guy, and this guy. All first stage Pokemon. Bang. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but... yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't hate him, though. But I will tell you what. I hate that this guy here, this guy's alright, I guess. Nah. Get out of here. Now we got Ghost. I hate this Pokemon so much, man. Wow. I do not like this Pokemon. I was talking about earlier that Gen 6 might be my least favorite Pokemon roster. Because there's, like, out of all these, I only like, this guy's fine. This guy's alright, this guy's alright, this guy's alright. And I just don't like any of the other ones that I chose. It's the worst. But Gen 9, don't like, don't know, and kind of mid. Don't like, actually hate. Don't like, hate, don't like, hate. Don't like, don't like, don't like, really don't like, don't like, don't like, really don't like. And let's keep it going. I also just, again, I'm choosing this guy. Out of these options, I don't like him. I don't like him the most. Now we got Dark here. I really don't like either of these Pokemon. I think it's kind of funny that this is, what's his name, Arvin, and it was just this horrible, stupid Pokemon that caused me so much pain in the game. Screw that Pokemon. Steel type? Dude, as much as I want to choose one of these, I almost want to go, nah, but this guy's just worse. The first stage is just, too baby, too, nah. It just feels weird. Like, this is a weird Pokemon. It feels forced. Yeah, back to back. I mean, the bird's pretty bad, but this guy's just like, why are you even a Pokemon? Like, why do you exist? At least this thing being just a bird, it's just a bird and it's not like bad. This thing is just bad. Why are you a Pokemon? It should have been a 2-stager, and I still don't even like these guys. And the worst starter, yeah, I'm going mid Evo for Josuke. I'll give you my take on this. Quaxley, the best first stage starter. The Weed Cat, best second stage. And then the Crocodile, best third stage. And that's just facts. Gimmick form, there's no gimmicks in this, it's just regional forms, which I don't count as gimmicks, so I'm skipping that. Legendary and mythicals. Yeah, it is no doubt in my mind, this guy right here. I hate this Pokemon so much. And I guess my least favorite out of all of them. Okay, I guess it's not bottom row, not middle row. This thing is just hideous. Come on. It is hideous. Why is this seen as such an important Pokemon, and it's the most disgusting, putrid little baby that I would like kick across the room ever? Like, why is this have to be such a staple in the Pokemon franchise right now? I can't wait for the day this thing is no longer talked about. I hope that day comes soon. But now we are on the final tier, which is the least favorite of the least favorite. So my least favorite normal type of all time. Yeah, he's just worse than all of these. I would rather have Per Ugly than this dude. Worst fire type? I mean, it's either Rapidash or female Pyroar. But male Pyroar is dope in my opinion, so I kind of got to combine them. So Rapidash. Easy. Worst water type? I want to say Bruxish. This thing also exists. If we're being real, middle stage Josuke is not as bad as those two. So I gotta choose, and I'm gonna say this one makes me a little more just annoyed to see than Bruxish. So, now, the worst grass Pokemon. Probably the Olive Tree. It's just stupid. I mean, I don't like Paris at all. I don't like a lot of these guys at all, but it's just the ugliest, the worst. Worst electric. The Pika clone. Like, it's the worst. Now the worst ice type. Smoochum. The worst fighting type. This is a fighting type? I hold a lot of hate in my heart for Crabominable just because of how dirty they did the evolution, but so I almost want to put him. Keldeo is also really bad, but I think I'm going to go Crabominable. No, I'm not. Crabominable's at least cooler than this garbage of a Pokemon. Speaking of garbage, what's my least favorite poison type? Probably Venomoth or Garbodor. Garbodor. Now we got the worst ground type. And frankly, this horse is just too derpy. It's too derpy. But then we got Diggersby as well, who's pretty bad. Nah, I'm going with the horse. I don't even know its name. That's how bad it is. Yeah, no question it's that egg Pokemon from Generation 5. Wow. Worst Psychic, again, it's just no question, Smoochum. Horrible Pokemon here. Bug type. I'm gonna go Paris. It's either Paris or Mothim. Paris. Now what is this? Rock. Don't mind any of these really. I don't like this guy, but I don't like him even more. I mean, it's between these two. I'm gonna go with Cloth. Cloth is the worst crab we've ever gotten. Just like, what is that? Like, what is this whole Generation 9, man? And speaking of Generation 9, let's keep it going with the worst Ghost. I was trying to think of something to say, but it's just like, this is the 1000th Pokemon, so it's like, has some sort of relevance, and it's just like, why? Why is this number 1000? And then it has to be a big deal because it's the 1000th one. No, I refuse. Worst Dragon. Boom. Worst Dark type. Boom. Again, yeah, it's just, yeah. Worst Steel type. Wow. Worst Fairy type. I mean, it's probably just this dude again or Enamorus. I really don't like Enamorus' existence though, so I had to hold myself back there. And then the worst starter, frankly, it's not even Josuke's Middle Evo, which sucks. It's this sucky water type, I think. Nah, actually it's Eevee. I'm just kidding. I'm playing. I'm rage baiting. It's between these three on the bottom. It's between the 4 on the bottom, honestly. These are the worst of the worst. I don't mind any of the top row, but these on the bottom row are the worst of the worst. And I'd say the worst of the worst is... It actually is Middle Evo Josuke. And then the worst gimmick form. I mean, again, it's just jumping out of its stomach. Like, how is that a new form? I hate that. Or a gimmick form. And then the worst legendary. No doubt. Now, the worst of the worst Pokemon. My least favorite Pokemon ever. It's not Rapidash because Smoochum's here. Smoochum. I'll skip this. Smoochum. Skip. Smoochum. Smooch 'em. 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 I mean, these guys are very close, but Smooch 'em's a little bit worse. Smooch 'em. Smooch 'em. Smooch 'em. So it's literally Smooch 'em, this egg Pokemon, and then the new legendary. Wow, this is tough. This is tough. Let me just go ahead and instantly put these guys on the list here because, yeah. What is my least favorite? Bro, I hate this thing so much. I really do. I really do. What is even its name? No way, I just saw that say cute. No, I'm tripping. You know what? I do hate the new legendary more than him. I hate the new legendary the most. What is its name? I need to know this guy's name. Yo. Terrapagos. Terrapagos is my least favorite Pokemon. Now let's round out our team with the rest of my least favorites. So these three make the list for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and say this is my least favorite 6. Least favorite regional bird? Definitely this dude, right? Least favorite mammal? It's gotta be the Bunnelby. Least favorite bug? It's probably this dude, yeah. Least favorite pseudo legendary? Yeah, no question, it's gotta be this guy. The Hisuian's even worse, but I just don't like Goodra at all. Never have. Worst Pika clone? Yep. Worst evolution? Are any of the evolutions worse than Eevee? It might just be Eevee's the worst. Yeah. Least favorite fossil, it's probably him. Yep. Least favorite regional form, it's probably a Alolan Diglett, to be honest. Nah, Mr. Mime. It's like, I got Pokemon here like this, and I'm like, should I consider this? But it's like, I don't dislike this Pokemon, I just don't have any, like, I'd say it's more like lower than mid, but it's like, I don't care about it, I have no opinion on it. Frankly, I'm gonna go with this guy. Least favorite Gigantamax. There's Garbodor. The apple guy, I really have never liked that. Least favorite baby, Smoochum. Right? Yeah. Least favorite new Evo. Yep. Least favorite is probably this. Just go with that. I don't really care. Least favorite here. Let's just say like. I mean, this one's probably the most boring. Least favorite Pokeball. I'll say this one. This one looks kind of stupid. I don't know what that is. My least favorite type? Honestly, it's probably Fairy. There's a lot of bad Fairy Pokemon. My least favorite Paradox? Might be this dude here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this guy here. Dang, I'm starting to lose it. I'm starting to lose my the Pokemon names. Like, I'm not knowing a lot of stuff. Least favorite mythical? This thing looks stupid. But is it worse than just this? Yeah, like what even is that? And then my least favorite box legendary of all time. Xerneas. Alright, well that's it. Those are my least favorite Pokemon. Again, let me know in the comments if there's anything you strongly disagree with here, or if you just want to put your opinions about stuff. Like, hey, actually Pikachu's my least favorite because of this. Just let me know. But yeah, that's gonna do it for that. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'm out of here. Peace.